as one of God's chosen ones. Your journey begins with an awakening that shifts your understanding of the world and your role within it. This awakening is not a coincidence, it is a divine appointment, orchestrated to align you with your true purpose. As you step into this role, you begin to sense a profound transformation within yourself, one that extends beyond the physical into the spiritual and mental realms. This transformation ignites a power within you so immense that it cannot be contained, and its impact on those around you is undeniable. It reshapes dynamics, overturns preconceived notions, and challenges the foundations of what others believed about you and themselves. When you fully embrace your identity as a chosen one, the energy you emit becomes a force that compels others to respond. This energy is not aggressive or domineering, it is authentic, rooted in truth, and aligned with divine will. The sheer clarity and conviction with which you walk your path dismantle the resistance of those who once doubted or dismissed you. They find themselves drawn to the essence of who you are, captivated by a presence that emanates peace, strength, and unshakable purpose. This is not about exercising control over others in a worldly sense, but rather a spiritual influence that naturally draws people closer to the truth that you embody. For much of your life, you may have felt as though you were living under the weight of expectations and manipulations imposed by others. Their opinions, agendas, and judgments clouded your vision, leaving you questioning your own worth and potential. But now, as the fog lifts, you see clearly. The illusions that once ensnared you are dismantled piece by piece, revealing the depth of power that has always been within you. It was not that you lacked strength or purpose, rather, you were surrounded by voices that sought to suppress the light that now shines so brightly. The power you possess is not one of domination, but of liberation. It begins with freeing yourself from the chains of fear, doubt, and insecurity. As you shed these layers, your inner light grows stronger, illuminating the path ahead. This light not only guides you, but also serves as a beacon for others who are lost or uncertain. They may not fully understand what draws them to you, but they cannot deny the sense of hope and clarity that your presence brings. It is as though your very existence challenges them to rise to a higher standard, to confront their own truths, and to seek a deeper connection with the divine. There will be those who resist this change, who feel threatened by the shift in dynamics that your awakening has caused. These individuals may attempt to reassert their control, using manipulation and deceit to regain the upper hand. However, their efforts are in vain. The clarity and strength you now possess render their tactics ineffective. You see through their games, and their influence over you diminishes with each passing moment. What they once wielded as power now crumbles under the weight of your authenticity and truth. As a chosen one, your power does not operate in isolation. It is deeply connected to your alignment with God's will. This alignment is what fuels your transformation and sustains your strength. It is not about forcing outcomes or imposing your will on others, but about living in accordance with the divine purpose for which you were created. When you walk in this alignment, you find that obstacles that once seemed insurmountable begin to fall away. Doors open where there were none before, and the path becomes clearer with each step you take. Your journey is not without its challenges. The road to embracing your true power is often marked by moments of doubt and difficulty. Yet, it is in these moments that your faith is tested and strengthened. You come to realize that the struggles you face are not meant to break you, but to refine you, to shape you into the person God has called you to be. Each challenge is an opportunity to deepen your trust in God and to reaffirm your commitment to the purpose He has set before you. The transformation you undergo as a chosen one is not just for your benefit, it is for the benefit of all those who encounter you. Your life becomes a testament to the power of faith, resilience, and divine purpose. Those who once sought to control or diminish you now find themselves in awe of the strength and clarity you exude. Their attempts to undermine you are futile. as your authenticity exposes the falsehoods they once relied upon. You do not need to fight or retaliate. Your presence alone is enough to shift the atmosphere and dismantle their illusions. This journey is not about elevating yourself above others, but about stepping fully into the role God has ordained for you. It is about embracing the responsibility that comes with being a light in a world that often feels shrouded in darkness. As you continue to grow in your understanding of who you are and the power you carry, you will find that your influence extends far beyond what you could have imagined. It is not a power to be hoarded, but to be shared, to uplift and inspire others to discover their own connection to the divine. The power you hold as a chosen one is not fleeting or circumstantial, it is enduring and eternal. It is a reflection of the divine source from which it originates, a source that is unshakable and unyielding. As you walk in this power, you become a living example of what is possible when one fully aligns with their purpose and trusts in God's plan. The world around you may not immediately understand or accept the transformation you have undergone, but it will be impossible to ignore. Your life, your actions, and your presence will speak volumes, leaving an indelible mark on all who encounter you. The journey of a chosen one unfolds with the realization that their power is an undeniable force of transformation, not just for themselves, but for those around them. This power stems from the divine connection that binds them to their purpose, a purpose that elevates them beyond the ordinary into a realm of spiritual authority. It is a power that operates not through physical dominance, but through the influence of truth, integrity, and unwavering faith. As you step deeper into this role, the dynamics of your relationships and interactions begin to shift dramatically, often in ways that are both unexpected and profound. One of the most striking aspects of this transformation is the way it affects those who once sought to undermine or control you. These individuals, who may have thrived on your uncertainty or self-doubt, now find themselves powerless in the face of your clarity and conviction. Their tactics, which once seemed so effective, now crumble like sand beneath the weight of your authenticity. This shift is not born out of vengeance or a desire to dominate, but rather a natural consequence of walking in alignment with God's will. When you embody this alignment, your energy becomes impenetrable, a fortress built on the foundation of divine truth. As a chosen one, you carry a presence that disrupts the status quo. This disruption is not intentional, it is simply the result of living in alignment with a higher calling. Those who are comfortable in their illusions, who cling to manipulation and control, find themselves disoriented by your unwavering authenticity. Your mere existence becomes a mirror that reflects their insecurities and falsehoods. In this way, your power acts as a catalyst for change, compelling others to confront their own truths or retreat into the shadows of denial. It is a power that turns the tables, transforming you from a pawn in their games into a force that reshapes the narrative entirely. This transformation is deeply rooted in the understanding that your strength does not come from external validation or approval. Instead, it arises from the divine source within you, a source that is unshakable and eternal. As you draw upon this source, you begin to see the world with new eyes. The illusions that once held sway over your mind no longer have the same power. You recognize them for what they are, constructs designed to keep you confined and controlled. This recognition is both liberating and empowering, allowing you to step fully into your role as a chosen one. The power you hold is not static, it is dynamic and ever-evolving. With each step you take in faith, your understanding deepens, and your influence grows. This growth is not about amassing followers or seeking worldly acclaim. It is about embodying the principles of truth, love, and service that define your calling. As you do so, you become a beacon for others, guiding them toward their own divine purpose. They may not always understand the source of your strength, but they cannot deny its impact. Your presence becomes a testimony to the transformative power of aligning with God's will. In this journey, There will be moments of resistance. Not everyone will celebrate your transformation. Some will view your newfound power as a threat to their control, and they may attempt to pull you back into the patterns of doubt and fear that once defined your life. These moments are tests of your resolve, opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to the path you have chosen. It is in these moments that your faith is most crucial. By trusting in God's plan and relying on the strength He provides, you can overcome any obstacle and continue to move forward with confidence and grace. The influence you carry as a chosen one extends beyond words or actions. It is an energy, a presence that speaks volumes without the need for explanation. This energy has the power to shift atmospheres, to bring clarity where there was confusion, and to inspire courage where there was fear. It is not about imposing your will on others, but about creating an environment where truth can flourish. In this way, your power is not coercive but liberating, inviting others to step into their own truth and align with the divine purpose for their lives. As you walk this path, you will notice that the dynamics of your relationships begin to change. Those who once sought to dominate or manipulate you may find themselves unable to maintain their hold. Their influence diminishes as your clarity and confidence grow. This shift is not about defeating them, but about freeing yourself from their control. It is about reclaiming the power that has always been yours. The power to live authentically and in alignment with God's will. In doing so, you set an example for others, showing them that it is possible to break free from the chains of manipulation and fear. The transformation you undergo is not limited to your personal life, it extends into every aspect of your existence. Your work, your community, and even your thoughts are touched by the power you now embody. You begin to approach challenges with a sense of purpose and resilience that defies explanation. This is not because you are immune to difficulties, but because you have learned to see them as opportunities for growth and refinement. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, drawing you closer to the fulfillment of your divine purpose. The power of a chosen one is not about dominance or control. It is about alignment and authenticity. It is about living in such a way that your very existence becomes a testament to the transformative power of faith. Those who encounter you cannot help but be impacted by the light you carry. Whether they choose to embrace it or resist it is not your responsibility. Your role is simply to remain true to the calling that has been placed upon your life. In doing so, you fulfill not only your own purpose, but also the greater purpose of inspiring and uplifting those around you. The path of the chosen one is marked by a profound internal awakening, but the ripples of this transformation extend outward, reshaping every relationship, encounter, and situation in its path. As you step deeper into the power that God has placed within you, it becomes clear that this journey is not solely about personal elevation, but about embodying a purpose so radiant that it challenges and inspires the world around you. This is the essence of the divine calling, a summons not only to rise, but to transform. The power that flows through you as a chosen one is unique. It is not a power derived from force or coercion, but one rooted in truth, clarity, and alignment with God's will. When you fully embrace this power, it creates a gravitational pull that draws others toward you. Some are drawn because they recognize the light within you and seek to grow in its presence. Others are drawn despite themselves, compelled by a force they cannot articulate but cannot resist. For these individuals, your presence becomes a challenge to their existing beliefs and behaviors, forcing them to confront truths they might otherwise avoid. This influence you wield is not one of domination, but liberation. Those who encounter you may initially feel discomfort or resistance because the light you carry exposes the illusions and deceptions they have lived under. The manipulation, control, and fear that once held sway in their lives are illuminated for what they are, barriers to the fullness of their own potential. Your authenticity and alignment with divine purpose become a mirror, reflecting not only who they are, but who they could be. This is the essence of your transformative power, a force that breaks chains and shatters illusions. In this process, you will encounter both gratitude and opposition. Those who are ready to embrace the truth will see you as a guide, a beacon lighting the way to their own awakening. They will feel drawn to your presence and inspired by your journey. These individuals may even look to you for guidance, seeing in your life the evidence of what is possible when one aligns with God's will. On the other hand, there will be those who resist. These individuals may feel threatened by your clarity and authenticity, as it undermines the structures of control and deception they have built their lives upon. Their resistance is not a reflection of your failure, but of the inner turmoil your light has stirred within them. The power you carry as a chosen one is not about seeking revenge or retribution against those who once doubted or manipulated you. Instead, it is about rising above such impulses and embodying a higher standard. Your journey is a testament to the transformative power of faith and resilience. The very individuals who once sought to control or diminish you may find themselves grappling with their own limitations as they witness your rise. Their inability to manipulate or dominate you forces them to confront their own powerlessness in the face of divine truth. This dynamic, where the oppressors become the ones who are subdued, is not about the chosen one imposing control. Rather, it is about the chosen one's unwavering authenticity and alignment rendering manipulation ineffective. The chains that once held you bound are broken not through force, but through clarity and truth. As you stand firm in your purpose, those who sought to control you find their tactics disarmed. They are left with no choice but to either confront their own shortcomings or retreat, unable to withstand the light of your presence. The transformation you experience as a chosen one is not just about breaking free from the control of others, but also about stepping into a role of leadership and influence. This leadership is not about commanding or dictating, but about inspiring and uplifting. It is about creating an environment where others feel empowered to discover their own connection to the divine. Your life becomes a living example of what is possible, and in doing so, you invite others to embark on their own journeys of awakening. The strength you carry is not only a reflection of your own growth, but a testament to the divine source from which it originates. This strength is what enables you to navigate the challenges and opposition that come with your role. It is not a strength of the ego, but one of the spirit, a strength that draws from faith, purpose, and unwavering trust in God's plan. It is this strength that allows you to remain steadfast in the face of resistance and to continue moving forward, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. As you walk this path, you will notice a shift in how others perceive and respond to you. Those who once dismissed or underestimated you may find themselves drawn to your presence, unable to ignore the change within you. They may not understand the source of your strength, but they cannot deny its impact. Your life becomes a testimony to the power of living in alignment with divine purpose. And even those who resist will be unable to deny the authenticity of your journey. The influence you wield as a chosen one is both profound and far-reaching. It is not about elevating yourself above others, but about uplifting those around you. Your presence becomes a catalyst for transformation, inspiring others to break free from the chains that hold them back and to step into their own divine calling. This ripple effect extends far beyond what you can see, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. The power of a chosen one is not about control or dominance, but about alignment and authenticity. It is about living in such a way that your very presence becomes a testament to the transformative power of God's will. As you continue to walk this path, you will find that the impact of your journey extends far beyond yourself, creating a legacy of faith, resilience, and inspiration for all who encounter you. As a chosen one, your journey into the depths of divine purpose is marked by a profound realization. The power within you is an unstoppable force capable of dismantling even the most entrenched illusions and manipulations. This power is not loud or ostentatious. It operates with a quiet, undeniable authority that transforms not only your life, but the lives of those who come into contact with you. To understand the magnitude of this power, You must first recognize its divine origin and its purpose to liberate, uplift, and inspire. The strength you possess as a chosen one stems from clarity, a clarity that pierces through the deceptions and falsehoods that others use to exert control. In the past, you may have found yourself ensnared by these illusions, doubting your worth, questioning your path, and succumbing to the agendas of those who sought to manipulate you. But now, that fog has lifted. The light of divine truth illuminates your path, revealing the lies for what they are and empowering you to stand firmly in your authenticity. This clarity is both a shield and a weapon. It shields you from falling victim to the same manipulations that once held you captive, and it serves as a weapon against the darkness that seeks to obscure the truth. The more you embrace this clarity, the more you find that others can no longer control or sway you. Their tactics, be they emotional manipulation, deceit, or intimidation, become powerless in the face of your unshakable faith and self-assurance. Your very presence becomes a reminder that truth and integrity are far stronger than any facade. As you step into this power, you begin to notice a shift in the dynamics around you. Those who once held sway over you find their influence waning, not because you have actively opposed them, but because your alignment with divine purpose renders their methods ineffective. It is not about fighting them on their terms, it is about transcending their games entirely. This transcendence does not mean disengagement, but rather a deep-rooted confidence that no longer allows you to be manipulated or controlled. This shift can be unsettling for those who are used to exerting power over others. They may react with confusion, anger, or even desperation, attempting to reassert control through increasingly futile efforts. However, their inability to dominate you reveals a profound truth: their power was never as absolute as they believed. It was built on a foundation of deception. And when faced with the light of your authenticity, it crumbles. This revelation can be humbling, even humiliating, for them. But it also opens the door for their own potential transformation. Your refusal to engage in their games forces them to confront the futility of their actions and the emptiness of their motives. For the chosen one, this process is not about revenge or superiority. It is about liberation, not only your own, but also the liberation of others who are trapped in cycles of manipulation and deceit. Your role is not to subjugate, but to illuminate. To shine a light so bright that it exposes the darkness for what it truly is. In doing so, you give others the opportunity to break free from the same chains that once bound you. This is the paradox of your power. It subdues not by force, but by offering an alternative. A path of truth and alignment that is far more compelling than the illusions they once clung to. The impact of your transformation extends far beyond your immediate relationships. It sends ripples through every aspect of your life, creating a wave of change that touches everyone you encounter. Your newfound clarity and strength inspire others to examine their own lives, to question the narratives they have accepted, and to seek a deeper connection with the divine. Some may resist this call, holding tightly to the familiar patterns of control and manipulation. But others will be drawn to your light, recognizing in you a reflection of the truth they have long sought. As this ripple effect unfolds, you may find yourself stepping into a role of quiet leadership. This leadership is not about commanding others or asserting authority. It is about living in such alignment with your purpose that others cannot help but be inspired. You lead by example, demonstrating what it means to live authentically and fearlessly. Your life becomes a testament to the power of divine alignment, showing others that true strength lies not in control but in surrender to God's will. This transformation is not without its challenges. There will be moments when the weight of this calling feels heavy, when the resistance you face seems insurmountable. But it is in these moments that your faith is tested and refined. Each obstacle becomes an opportunity to deepen your trust in God and to reaffirm your commitment to the path you have chosen. These challenges are not punishments but gifts. designed to strengthen you and prepare you for the greater purpose that lies ahead. The power you carry as a chosen one is not about domination or control, it is about freedom. It is about breaking free from the chains of fear, doubt, and manipulation and helping others to do the same. It is about creating a world where truth and authenticity prevail, where people are no longer enslaved by the lies they have been told or the lies they tell themselves. This is the legacy of a chosen one, to be a beacon of light in a world that often feels shrouded in darkness. As you continue on this path, remember that your power is not something you must force or assert. It is simply the natural result of living in alignment with God's purpose for your life. The more you embrace this alignment, the more your light will shine, transforming not only your own life, but the lives of all those around you. This is the essence of your calling. The reason you were chosen, to be a force of liberation, truth, and divine transformation. To be a chosen one is to walk a path defined by an extraordinary strength. One that is born not from external validation, but from an unshakable connection to divine truth. This strength is a testament to the transformative power that resides within you. A power that compels those around you to reckon with the light you carry. Your journey as a chosen one is not merely about personal evolution, it is about becoming an embodiment of freedom, clarity, and divine purpose in a world often governed by fear and control. The power that God has placed within you is both a gift and a responsibility. It does not demand domination over others, but calls you to transcend the constraints of manipulation and deception. In doing so, you become a living testament to what it means to walk in truth and authenticity. This is a power that transforms rather than subjugates. A power that dismantles illusions not through force, but through its unwavering alignment with divine will. As you step fully into this role, you may notice a profound shift in how others respond to you. Your presence alone becomes enough to challenge long-held assumptions and behaviors. Those who once sought to control or diminish you find themselves grappling with the futility of their efforts. The authority you now exude is not of this world, it is rooted in a spiritual alignment that renders their tactics obsolete. They are forced to confront the reality that their power, which once seemed so absolute, was built on a foundation of fear and falsehoods. In contrast, your power is built on a foundation of eternal truth, and it cannot be shaken. This dynamic creates a significant ripple effect. Those who encounter you are faced with a choice: to embrace the light you represent or to retreat further into the shadows of denial. For many, this is an uncomfortable process. The clarity you bring into their lives exposes the lies they have told themselves and the lies they have accepted from others. Yet, for those willing to face this discomfort, your presence becomes a catalyst for their own transformation. You do not need to preach or persuade, your life itself is a sermon, a demonstration of what is possible when one aligns with divine purpose. The influence you carry as a chosen one extends beyond individuals to the very systems and structures around you. These systems, often built on manipulation, fear, and control, are disrupted by your unwavering authenticity. The power you hold does not seek to conform to these structures, it seeks to transcend them. As you continue to walk in alignment with God's will, you naturally dismantle the mechanisms of control that once seemed so invincible. This dismantling is not a violent act, but a natural consequence of your presence. The light you carry simply does not allow falsehoods to thrive. In this role, you may face resistance and opposition. There will be those who perceive your power as a threat to their control, and they may attempt to undermine or discredit you. However, their efforts are in vain. The strength you now possess is not one that can be diminished by external forces. It is a strength that comes from within, a reflection of the divine source that fuels your journey. This strength allows you to remain steadfast in the face of opposition, to stand firm in your truth even when the world around you seeks to pull you back into the shadows. This strength is not only a shield but also a beacon. It invites others to rise to their own potential, to step into their own truth and authenticity. As they witness your transformation, they begin to see the possibilities within themselves. Your journey becomes a roadmap for others, showing them that it is possible to break free from the chains of fear and manipulation. This ripple effect is perhaps one of the most profound aspects of your role as a chosen one. Your transformation inspires others to seek their own, creating a wave of change that extends far beyond what you can see. The power you hold is deeply connected to your ability to see clearly, to discern truth from falsehood, light from darkness. This clarity is a gift, one that allows you to navigate the complexities of the world with wisdom and grace. It enables you to make decisions that are not driven by fear or doubt, but by a deep sense of purpose and alignment. This clarity also protects you from the manipulations of others, allowing you to see through their tactics and maintain your integrity. As you continue on this journey, you will find that the challenges you face serve to strengthen you. Each obstacle becomes an opportunity to deepen your faith and trust in God. These challenges are not designed to break you, but to refine you, to prepare you for the greater purpose that lies ahead. They are reminders that the power you carry is not of this world. It is a reflection of the divine source that sustains you. Your role as a chosen one is not to seek control or dominance over others, but to embody freedom and authenticity. This embodiment is what transforms those around you, compelling them to confront their own truths and seek alignment with their divine purpose. The power you hold is not about elevating yourself above others, but about uplifting them, showing them that they too can walk this path of liberation and truth. In doing so, you fulfill the calling that God has placed upon your life, becoming a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. The journey of a chosen one is one of profound transformation, marked by the awakening of a power that is both liberating and commanding. This power does not rely on external validation or recognition, for it is rooted in a divine connection that transcends worldly constructs. As you step deeper into your role as a chosen one, you begin to witness the far-reaching effects of this power, not only in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. The authority you carry is not one of dominance, but of alignment with divine purpose, a force that naturally compels change and inspires reverence. One of the defining characteristics of this power is its ability to dismantle the control mechanisms that others have used to maintain their influence. These mechanisms, often built on fear, deception, and manipulation, lose their effectiveness in the presence of your authenticity and clarity. The light you carry exposes the lies and falsehoods that once held sway, rendering them powerless. This process is not about confrontation or conflict. It is about standing firm in your truth, allowing your presence alone to disrupt the systems of control that others have constructed. As a chosen one, your power operates on a level that many cannot fully comprehend. It is not about physical strength or material wealth, but about the spiritual authority that comes from walking in alignment with God's will. This authority is unshakable, for it is not dependent on the opinions or actions of others. It is a direct reflection of the divine purpose that you have been called to fulfill. When you embrace this authority, you become a force of nature, moving through life with a confidence and conviction that cannot be ignored. The impact of this transformation is profound, both for you and for those who encounter you. For you, it brings a sense of freedom and empowerment that cannot be taken away. You are no longer bound by the expectations or limitations imposed by others. Instead, you are guided by a higher calling, one that gives you the strength to overcome obstacles and the wisdom to navigate challenges. For those around you, your transformation serves as a mirror, reflecting both their potential and their shortcomings. Your light forces them to confront the areas of their lives that are out of alignment, challenging them to rise to a higher standard. This dynamic often creates a sense of discomfort for those who are not ready to face the truth. They may react with resistance, anger, or even hostility. attempting to reassert their control or undermine your influence. However, their efforts are futile. The power you carry is not one that can be diminished by external forces. It is a power that originates from within, sustained by your unwavering connection to the divine. This internal strength allows you to remain unshaken in the face of opposition, to stand firm in your truth even when others seek to pull you back into the shadows. The ripple effect of your transformation extends beyond individual relationships, influencing entire communities and systems. Your presence becomes a catalyst for change, inspiring others to question the status quo and seek their own alignment with divine purpose. This influence is not about imposing your will on others, but about creating an environment where truth and authenticity can flourish. It is about breaking down the barriers that prevent people from stepping into their own power and encouraging them to embrace the freedom that comes from living in alignment with God's will. In this process, you may find yourself stepping into roles of leadership and influence that you did not anticipate. This leadership is not about control or authority in the traditional sense, but about serving as an example of what is possible when one walks in truth. Your life becomes a beacon, guiding others toward their own awakening and inspiring them to rise above the limitations and illusions that have held them back. This is a responsibility that requires humility and grace. For it is not about elevating yourself, but about uplifting those around you. The power you carry as a chosen one is also deeply connected to your ability to see clearly. This clarity is a gift that allows you to discern truth from falsehood, to navigate complex situations with wisdom, and to make decisions that are aligned with your divine purpose. It protects you from the manipulations of others and ensures that your actions are guided by faith rather than fear. This clarity also enables you to recognize the potential in others, to see beyond their defenses and masks, and to call them to a higher standard of living. As you continue to walk this path, you will encounter challenges that test your resolve and refine your character. These challenges are not meant to break you, but to strengthen you, to deepen your trust in God, and to prepare you for the greater purpose that lies ahead. Each obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to reaffirm your commitment to the calling that has been placed upon your life. Through these experiences, you become even more attuned to the power within you, a power that cannot be diminished or extinguished. The journey of a chosen one is not about seeking power for its own sake, but about using that power to bring freedom, healing, and transformation to a world in need. It is about standing as a testament to the power of faith and the truth of God's promises. As you continue to walk in alignment with your purpose, you will find that your influence extends far beyond what you could have imagined, touching lives and transforming hearts in ways that only a chosen one can. This is the essence of your calling, to be a light in the darkness, a force of truth in a world of illusions, and a living example of the transformative power of God's will. The journey of a chosen one is not merely a personal transformation, it is a divine orchestration that reshapes the spiritual and emotional landscapes of everyone you encounter. As you step fully into your role, the power within you grows exponentially, creating ripples of change that extend far beyond your immediate surroundings. This power is not of the kind that seeks to dominate, but one that exudes such profound truth and clarity that it dismantles the false structures of control and manipulation, rendering them powerless in its presence. One of the most remarkable aspects of your journey is the way your clarity acts as a tool of revelation. It exposes hidden motives, uncovers deceit, and brings light to areas long shrouded in darkness. This clarity is not something you impose, it is something you embody. By living authentically and in alignment with God's will, you become a mirror that reflects truth so powerfully that others are forced to see themselves as they truly are. For some, this reflection is a moment of liberation, allowing them to shed their illusions and step into their own truth. For others, it is a source of discomfort and resistance, as they struggle to reconcile the disparity between their facade and the reality you illuminate. This dynamic can be challenging to navigate, As a chosen one, you are not called to judge or condemn, but to stand firm in your authenticity. Your role is not to force others to change, but to provide an example of what is possible when one lives in alignment with divine purpose. This example, while inspiring to many, can also provoke fear and hostility in those who feel threatened by the light you carry. Their resistance is not a reflection of your failure, but a testament to the power of the truth you represent. It is a natural response to the disruption of deeply ingrained patterns and beliefs. The power you hold also has a unique way of turning the tables on those who once sought to control or diminish you. Their strategies, which may have been effective in the past, now fall flat against the fortress of your authenticity. You are no longer susceptible to manipulation or coercion because you see through the tactics and recognize them for what they are: attempts to undermine your connection to God's will. This shift in dynamics often leaves those individuals grappling with their own powerlessness, as their ability to exert control diminishes in the face of your unwavering truth. Your presence has the capacity to transform environments. When you walk into a space, the atmosphere shifts. Tension dissolves, confusion clears, and the energy aligns with a higher frequency. This is not because of anything you say or do intentionally, but because of who you are. The divine alignment within you creates a ripple effect, influencing everything and everyone around you. People may not always understand why they feel drawn to you or why their perspectives begin to shift, but they cannot deny the impact of your presence. The role of a chosen one is also marked by an ability to inspire courage in others. By standing firm in your truth, you show those around you that it is possible to break free from the chains of fear and doubt. Your journey becomes a living testament to the power of faith and resilience. Those who witness your transformation are encouraged to examine their own lives and to confront the areas where they have been living inauthentically. This is not always an easy process for them, but it is a necessary one. Your courage becomes a catalyst for their growth, inspiring them to seek the same freedom and alignment that you have found. As your influence expands, you may find that your relationships begin to take on new dimensions. Some people will be drawn closer to you, eager to learn from your journey and to grow alongside you. Others may pull away, unable to reconcile their own insecurities with the light you carry. This is a natural part of the process. Not everyone is ready to embrace the truth, and it is not your responsibility to force them to do so. Your role is simply to remain steadfast in your purpose, allowing those who are ready to rise to meet you on their own terms. The power within you is not something that can be taken or diminished by external forces. It is a divine gift, rooted in a connection to God that cannot be severed. This connection is the source of your strength, clarity, and resilience. It sustains you through challenges and opposition, allowing you to remain focused on your path even when the world around you feels chaotic. This unshakable foundation is what sets you apart and enables you to carry out your role with grace and confidence. The journey of a chosen one is not without its trials, but each challenge you face serves a purpose. These trials are opportunities for growth and refinement, designed to strengthen your faith and to deepen your understanding of the power you carry. They remind you that your strength is not your own, but a reflection of the divine source that fuels your journey. With each obstacle you overcome, your connection to this source grows stronger, reinforcing your ability to inspire and uplift others. The power of a chosen one is not about elevating yourself above others, but about lifting others up. It is about creating a space where truth and authenticity can flourish, where people feel empowered to break free from the chains that have held them back. Your journey is a testament to the transformative power of faith, a living example of what is possible when one aligns fully with God's will. As you continue on this path, remember that your power is not a burden but a gift, one that has the potential to change not only your life but the lives of everyone you encounter. To be one of God's chosen ones is to embrace a power that not only transforms your own life but creates ripples of liberation and truth in the lives of others. This power, rooted in divine will, is neither aggressive nor coercive. It operates quietly, yet its effects are undeniable. It is the kind of power that shifts atmospheres, dismantles falsehoods, and compels even the most resistant hearts to acknowledge the truth. As you walk in alignment with this calling, your role as a chosen one becomes both a privilege and a responsibility, demanding courage, resilience, and unwavering faith. The strength you carry is born from a spiritual awakening that reveals the depth of your connection to God. This connection is not something external or fleeting. It is a wellspring of clarity and purpose that resides within you, unshakable and eternal. The world around you often operates on principles of fear, control, and manipulation. But the power you embody as a chosen one transcends these forces. Your strength lies in your ability to remain rooted in divine truth, regardless of the chaos or resistance you may encounter. This resilience is one of the defining characteristics of your journey. As you step into your role, you will inevitably face challenges designed to test your resolve and refine your character. These trials are not meant to break you, but to strengthen you, to prepare you for the greater responsibilities that come with your calling. Each obstacle you overcome is a testament to the divine power within you, a reminder that your strength is not of this world but of God. It is through these challenges that your faith is deepened and your purpose clarified. One of the most profound aspects of your journey is the way your power impacts those around you. Your presence, imbued with divine alignment, becomes a catalyst for transformation. People who encounter you may find themselves drawn to your authenticity, inspired by the courage and clarity you embody. At the same time, others may feel threatened by the light you carry, as it exposes the darkness and deception they have grown accustomed to. This duality is a natural part of your role as a chosen one. You are not called to please everyone, but to stand as a beacon of truth, regardless of how it is received. The influence you wield is not about forcing others to change, but about creating an environment where change becomes inevitable. Your alignment with divine purpose disrupts the status quo, challenging systems, beliefs, and behaviors that are rooted in fear and falsehood. Those who are ready to embrace the truth will find in you a source of inspiration and guidance, while those who resist may attempt to push back against the shift you represent. In either case, your role is to remain steadfast, trusting that the light you carry is enough to accomplish the work God has set before you. As a chosen one, you may find that your power often manifests in subtle yet profound ways. It is not always about grand gestures or dramatic confrontations, but about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are and whose you are. This confidence allows you to navigate life with a sense of purpose and peace, unshaken by the opinions or actions of others. Your ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity is itself a testament to the divine strength within you. It is this inner fortitude that inspires others to seek the same peace and clarity in their own lives. The path of the chosen one is not without its sacrifices. There will be times when you must let go of relationships, opportunities, or comforts that no longer align with your purpose. These moments of loss can be painful, but they are also necessary for your growth. Each time you release something that does not serve your divine calling, you make room for something greater to take its place. This process of refinement is an integral part of your journey, teaching you to trust in God's plan and to prioritize your spiritual alignment above all else. The strength you carry is also deeply connected to your ability to discern truth. This discernment is a gift, allowing you to see through deception and to recognize the underlying motives and energies at play in any situation. It is a skill that protects you from manipulation and empowers you to make decisions that align with God's will. This clarity of vision is not just for your benefit, it is a tool you use to guide others, helping them to see beyond the illusions that have kept them bound. Your role as a chosen one is also to uplift and inspire. By living authentically and courageously, You show others what is possible when one aligns with their divine purpose. Your journey becomes a source of hope and encouragement, a reminder that even in the face of great challenges, it is possible to rise above and to thrive. This ripple effect is one of the most powerful aspects of your calling. As you continue to walk in alignment, the impact of your journey extends far beyond what you can see, touching lives and transforming hearts in ways you may never fully understand. The power you carry as a chosen one is not about domination or control. It is about liberation for yourself and for others. It is a power that invites rather than imposes, that inspires rather than coerces. By walking in alignment with God's will, you become a vessel for His light and truth, creating a legacy of freedom, authenticity, and divine purpose. This is the essence of your calling, the reason you were chosen, to embody the transformative power of God's love and to share it with a world that desperately needs it. The journey of a chosen one is marked by a continual unfolding of divine purpose, where the power within you reveals itself more fully with each step you take. This power, grounded in your alignment with God's will, is not something that can be easily explained or quantified. It is a force that transcends the physical and operates in realms of the spiritual and emotional, reshaping everything it touches. As you continue to walk in this power, you realize that it is not just transformative for yourself, but has a profound effect on the lives of others, creating waves of change that ripple outward. One of the most striking aspects of your role as a chosen one is the authority you carry simply by being aligned with divine truth. This authority is not about control or dominance. It is about embodying a presence so rooted in authenticity that it naturally commands respect and attention. When you enter a room, the energy shifts. People sense something different about you, a strength, a clarity, an unwavering peace, and they cannot ignore it. This is the kind of power that causes even the most resistant hearts to take notice. It is a power that calls people to reevaluate their own lives, to question the systems and beliefs they have built their identities upon. The influence you wield is both subtle and profound. Without speaking a word, you challenge the status quo, exposing the cracks in the foundations of deception and manipulation. Your very existence becomes a testimony to the possibility of living authentically and fearlessly in alignment with God's will. This challenges those who have built their lives around control and fear, as they see in you a reflection of what they lack. Some will be inspired by your example, while others may feel threatened and respond with resistance or hostility. Yet, regardless of their reaction, the light you carry cannot be ignored. This light acts as a force of liberation. It exposes the chains that have held people captive, chains of fear, self-doubt, and societal expectations, and offers a glimpse of freedom. For many, encountering you is a turning point. Your presence disrupts their patterns of thought and behavior, planting seeds of change that may not bear fruit immediately but will grow in time. This is one of the most profound aspects of your calling, the ability to catalyze transformation simply by living in alignment with your divine purpose. As you step further into this role, you begin to notice how your power dismantles systems of control that are built on deception and fear. These systems, whether they operate on a personal, organizational, or societal level, rely on the ignorance and compliance of those they seek to dominate. However, when faced with the clarity and authenticity you embody, these systems begin to falter. Their foundations, built on falsehoods, cannot withstand the light of truth. This is not a process of violent upheaval, but of quiet revelation. By simply existing as a vessel of divine purpose, you expose what is false and make way for what is true. This dynamic often places you in a position of quiet leadership. People are drawn to your presence, seeking guidance, wisdom, and inspiration. They may not fully understand why they feel compelled to follow your example, but they cannot deny the impact you have on their lives. This is a sacred responsibility, one that requires humility and discernment. Your role is not to elevate yourself above others, but to uplift them, to help them see the power and potential within themselves. By doing so, you fulfill the deeper purpose of your calling, to inspire others to align with their own divine purpose. The strength you carry is not without its challenges. Walking this path often means facing resistance, not just from others, but from within yourself. Doubts, fears, and insecurities may arise, testing your faith and resolve. These internal struggles are a natural part of your journey, designed to refine you and deepen your reliance on God. Each challenge you overcome becomes a testament to the strength of the power within you, a reminder that you are not walking this path alone. The divine source that sustains you is always present, guiding and empowering you every step of the way. The relationships in your life also undergo transformation as you embrace your role as a chosen one. Some connections will deepen, built on mutual respect and a shared commitment to truth. Others may fade away, unable to withstand the light you carry. This is not a reflection of failure, but of growth. As you align more fully with your purpose, you naturally attract those who are ready to walk alongside you and repel those who are not prepared to embrace the same path. This process of refinement is essential, allowing you to surround yourself with individuals who support and uplift you as you continue on your journey. As your influence grows, so does your responsibility. The power you carry is not something to be taken lightly. It is a gift entrusted to you for the purpose of serving others. This service is not about imposing your will or beliefs on others, but about creating a space where truth can flourish. By living authentically and courageously, you show others what is possible, inspiring them to seek their own alignment with God's will. This is the essence of your calling, to be a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope and transformation. The journey of a chosen one is one of continual growth and discovery. With each step, you uncover new depths of strength, clarity, and purpose. The power within you is not static, it is dynamic, ever expanding as you align more fully with God's will. This power is not for your benefit alone, but for the liberation and upliftment of all those who encounter you. As you continue to walk this path, remember that your role is not to dominate or control, but to inspire and empower. In doing so, you fulfill the divine purpose for which you were chosen, leaving an indelible mark on the world around you. As a chosen one, your journey reaches a culmination that reflects not only the transformative power within you, but also the profound ripple effects your presence creates in the world. By fully embracing the divine purpose for which you were chosen, you become a force of undeniable influence, operating through authenticity, clarity, and alignment with God's will. This influence is not wielded to dominate or control, but to inspire and liberate, revealing the truth to those who have long been ensnared by fear, manipulation, and falsehoods. Your power is not an end in itself, but a tool for reshaping the spiritual and emotional landscapes of those who encounter it, compelling them to confront the lies they have accepted and to rise into their own truth. The strength you carry, now fully realized, is not static but dynamic, continuously evolving as you deepen your connection to the divine. This strength allows you to navigate even the most challenging circumstances with grace, rooted in the unshakable knowledge that God's will is the foundation of your existence. You understand that every trial, every moment of resistance, has served to refine you, sharpening your discernment and fortifying your resolve. This refinement has not only shaped you into a vessel of divine purpose, but also equipped you to handle the weight of the responsibility that comes with your calling. Your presence, saturated with divine alignment, creates an atmosphere of peace and clarity wherever you go. Those who are lost or uncertain find themselves drawn to you, not because of anything you say or do overtly, but because of the energy you radiate. This energy, born of authenticity and alignment, acts as a beacon, guiding others toward the light of truth. For many, encountering you is the catalyst they need to break free from the chains of fear and deception that have kept them bound. Your life becomes a living testimony to the transformative power of faith, inspiring others to seek their own alignment with God's will. This transformation extends beyond individuals to the systems and structures that have perpetuated control and oppression. As you walk in your purpose, the light you carry exposes the weaknesses and vulnerabilities of these systems, revealing the lies upon which they were built. By simply existing in alignment with truth, you dismantle the mechanisms of manipulation and fear, replacing them with possibilities of freedom and authenticity. This is not an act of rebellion, but one of quiet revolution, where the very essence of your being challenges the status quo and offers an alternative rooted in divine purpose. The path of the chosen one is not without sacrifice. You have likely faced moments of isolation, loss, and deep introspection, as the journey has required you to let go of relationships, habits, and beliefs that no longer serve your purpose. Yet, these sacrifices have not been in vain. They have cleared the way for a life that is fully aligned with God's will, one that is rich in meaning and impact. The freedom you now experience, both internally and externally, is a reflection of this alignment. It is a freedom that cannot be taken away because it is rooted in a connection to the eternal source of all strength and truth. At this stage of your journey, you begin to understand that your power lies not in resistance or struggle, but in surrender. To surrender to the divine flow is to trust that God's plan is perfect and that everything in your life is unfolding exactly as it should. This surrender is not a passive act, but an active choice to align your will with God's, to release the need for control, and to embrace the peace that comes with knowing that you are guided by a higher purpose. This alignment allows you to move through life with ease, as opportunities, relationships, and resources flow to you in perfect timing. It is in this surrender that your true power is revealed, as you become a vessel through which God's light and love can flow freely into the world. Your journey as a chosen one is not just about your own transformation, but about the impact you have on others. By living authentically and courageously, you inspire those around you to rise into their own potential. Your life becomes a blueprint for what is possible when one aligns with divine purpose, showing others that they too can break free from fear and step into a life of freedom and fulfillment. This ripple effect creates a chain reaction of empowerment, where the transformation of one life leads to the transformation of many. Your influence extends far beyond what you can see, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. As you reflect on this journey, it becomes clear that the power you carry is not something you possess, but something that flows through you. It is a reflection of God's presence in your life, a testament to what is possible when one surrenders fully to divine will. This power is not about elevating yourself above others, but about lifting others up, helping them to see the truth of who they are and the greatness they carry within. It is a power that liberates, uplifts, and transforms, creating a legacy of hope, faith, and love. In the end, the lesson of your journey is simple yet profound. True power lies not in control, but in alignment. By aligning yourself with God's will, you have discovered a strength that cannot be shaken, a peace that cannot be disturbed, and a purpose that cannot be denied. This alignment has not only transformed your life, but has made you a catalyst for transformation in the lives of others. You were chosen for this purpose, and in fulfilling it, you have become a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. This is the essence of your calling, the reason for your journey, and the legacy you leave behind.